Hey. Hello, Mr. 3D. Welcome. Yes, this is happening right now. This is happening now as we speak. We are Stanley paraboling. This is a game I've heard about choices. And, if you're wondering what kind of choices I made today, I chose to walk to McDonald's and get McDonald's for dinner before this stream. So I think I'm about to make some pretty good choices. I was recommended this game by a lot of people. I really enjoyed Superliminal, and everyone was like, Kai, hey, Kai, if you enjoyed, hey, Kai, Kai, hey, if you liked that game Superliminal, if you liked that Superliminal game, you know what you're gonna like? You're gonna like the Stanley Parable. Kai, you gotta play the Stanley Parable. And I was like, fine. I'll play the Stanley Parable, so I got it. Now it's here, and now we're here, and now you're here, and I'm here, and we're all here. We're all here, and the Stanley Parable is here. I don't know much about this game. I do know a little bit, because I've seen it in, like, the Watch Mojo top 10 video games of all time lists, or, like, top 10 video game plot twists of all time. But I don't remember it. Like, I don't remember what the top 10 video game plot twist of all time was that was in this. I just know, hey, you shut up! Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm sorry for yelling. My computer is making sounds at me and it's stressful. Yes. I know that this game has a narrator and he says things to you and you have to do things or maybe not do things. It's kind of your problem. So let's do that. We're gonna play the game. The Stanley game. End is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is loading, never. Okay. I can accept those words. I feel like I know what this font is. Graphic design ruins you as a person. You see a font and you're like, I know you. Do you know how painful it is to go in public and recognize a font? Do you know how, like, you don't even know what kind of pain that is.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Cool.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
That sounds like a pretty good job.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
That sounds like a pretty good job.
Was happy.
I mean, if someone paid me to sit there and press buttons on a keyboard...
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
I'd be fine with that.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Oh no.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I sure can do that now, huh? Alright, we got... Oh my gosh, Stanley, you walk like an absolute track star. My guy, we zoom in. You can't even, like, get to that. Like, you can't even get to that filing cabinet. No matter how hard you want to, you can't get there. There's literally a box in the way. Like, whatever's in there, it's clearly not important. Oh, he walks so fast. Stanley, slow your legs down. We got a phone, we got a desk, we got some papers. I don't really understand what the point of the papers are if all we do is sit here and press buttons. Aha, I closed the door.
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
Yeah.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough,
It's
the
literally,
answers would
I'm
come.
looking at the clock. It
Eventually,
hasn't even been a
someday,
minute.
they would arrive.
It's not even been a
Soon,
second.
very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh? What did I do? I just closed the door. What did I do? Did I lose? The game's insisting that I have to leave. Fine. I'll do what you want. Stanley is probably going to be faster than Sonic. Whoa, my guy is
All of his
zoomy.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's a meeting room? Does it say meeting on it? I would think it would say meeting on it. Shut up! My computer keeps making
No
little
matter
noises.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where is the meeting room? Oh, what a nice picture of a mountain. Hey. I feel like I've seen this image before. Maybe I'm going crazy. Hi, June. I feel lost. Oh, guys! Oh, we found it. Game's over. We did it.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Look at it.
But it didn't
We
make
found
a
it.
single difference.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nor did it advance the story
Awaiting
in any
input.
way.
Can you stop being mean to me? I'm just looking around. I'm a little funny guy who likes to look around too much in video games because there's lots of little things everywhere. Look, phone in a box and a coffee mug. Good for them. What a nice picture of leaves with water on them. You know what would make this picture better? A frog. A little green frog sitting on one of those leaves. I guarantee it. If it was there, it would absolutely make it. I hate Mondays. What a nice mug. Has anyone heard? I have never heard of her. I feel like I'm going backwards. Like, I feel like I'm getting quite lost. I am. I've seen that painting before. Okay. Alright, this way. Wow, what a cool painting of... I'm not really sure what's in that. Grass and stuff. Graphs.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stop downloading things, OBS, from my OneDrive. The left door? Now, you see, I can listen to him, but I can also not. And I think I am a little bitch, so I'm not.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, I do. I do. I want to admire the employee lounge so bad.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really
This
been
is
worth
just
the detour
like the
after all,
other
just to spend
game.
a few
There's
moments
vending
here in this
machines,
immaculate,
guys. This is why
beautifully
people
constructed
said
room.
I would love this game.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I get one? I want one. Conk? I want conk! Give me conk!
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though
No
all
conk.
your co-workers have
out of
mysteriously
conk.
vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm having fun. Shut up. You are literally so mean to me. Ugh, I wish that image had frogs. Am I trapped
At this
in here
point,
now?
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy
I can't change
and
my
reflected,
mind.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Where's this go? Whoa, this is creepy looking.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I know, right? I can't believe they let me have a job. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Yeah, guys, stop. Literally stop. If you are lying right now, just stop it. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion, will cause death. So there's 2 penalties for jumping off of the cargo lift, and that is death and also $5,000. Well, I don't think I have anywhere else to go. It seems like the game is like, you've made a decision, now freaking perish. I think it is forcing me to make choices that I don't want to make, which is jumping off the cargo lift. So,
Look, Stanley,
oh,
I
it's
think perhaps
moving.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
Do I
not
do
your
it?
enemy, really.
Do I jump?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can
I'm not
be
gonna do it. I'm
difficult,
gonna be a good
but
boy.
the fact
I'm gonna be a
is
good
that the
boy.
story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please.
Someone
stop
I've forgotten
trying to
about?
Make every
Who?
decision
Me?
by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
For her? There's a woman?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to
Who's
redeem
the
yourself,
woman?
to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Okay, fine. I love
She's
women.
been waiting.
I love women. Tell me what to do. I love women. Tell me how to get the girl boss. Do I go through this door? Whoa, oh my gosh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
I'm picking it up. What's up, bitch? What's up, girl boss? Women? Hello? Women? Women? Where's the women? I was promised women.
Is that you?
Oh,
Hold on,
women!
sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
She's making me
All
bread.
right.
She's so
Okay,
cute.
there
Thanks
we
for
go.
bread. I love
All right,
bread.
now, I want you to come in and tell me all about
Your day.
Oh, goodness.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
I like
They want to
women.
commit their life to you.
He fooled me. There's no
I'm trying to
women.
make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm uncomfortable
This
with
is
the
a very
vertices
sad
on your
story
thighs.
about the death of a man named Stanley.
Is it? Press 9 on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
I'm gonna
And
drink
every
my
button
McDonald's
he pushes
Coke.
is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press H.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now
I like that
he's
job. I
eating
really
lunch.
do. I wish they told me
Now
what to do
he's
at my
going
job that
home.
much.
No,
They're
he's
just like,
coming
oh,
back
Kai,
to
write a
work.
program.
One
Think
might
I know what's
even
going
feel
on?
sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
Look at, like, the
From behind his
vertices on
desk,
her
Stanley
legs.
dreamed
Like,
of wild
I
expeditions
guess she's wearing
into the
shorts.
unknown.
I see, but it's untextured, so it
Fantastic
looks kind of
discoveries
strange.
of new
Okay.
lands. It was wonderful.
That makes sense.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work,
downloading
he stepped
things.
up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So
I'm on my
he
way.
went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Okay.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and
Okay.
destinations.
This is turning
Down
into
one
my
path lay an
office.
enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you. Mwah.
But there is
Bye.
no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
I feel like
Here,
this game
watch
is
this.
spoiling
Stanley,
itself at
the
me
next
right
time
now.
the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I can choose not to listen to you, I think. But I don't know if it's ever gonna stop. Does this prompt stop? I'll wait. I kind of want to see. Does it stop? Do I really have a choice here? The subtle ticking that they put in the background, I will say it is adding to the level of impatience that I'm feeling in this moment. I don't know if that was a choice that they intentionally put, but like... I don't think I have a choice. I don't know how long I could wait. I'm a little impatient.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I don't know.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But
I don't
make
understand
the
what's going
rules.
on.
I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
Okay.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What? Please die?
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Please die. That's the first time a video game has asked that of me. I mean, it was polite, though. It did say please. So, I mean, yeah, but, like, do it yourself, you coward. If you want me to die, kill me yourself. Okay, are we starting over? Yeah? Okay, we're starting over.
Already this was uncomfortable. And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Okay. Which way? I'm directionally challenged.
When
Okay.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I
he
feel like if
entered
I
the
go
door
in
on his left.
the one on the right, I'm gonna end up in a loop. But I kind of want to know. I don't want to have to go through all that again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
okay,
Stanley
okay.
knew it perfectly well.
I have an opportunity to
Perhaps
correct
he wanted to
myself
stop
here
by the employee lounge
instead of
first,
not
just to
listening.
admire it.
So I will correct myself.
Wow.
I don't want to have to watch this again.
This room.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley
Yes,
took
yes,
the
I will be
first open
taking the
door on his
first
left.
open door on my left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What's this? We descending. Loading screens. Loading. I can't say that aloud.
Stanley didn't want
It's
to
hard
go
to say
back
that a lot.
the
Loading.
office. He wanted to
It's
wander
hard.
about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left. Can I open these doors? Doors are not often an option around here, I see. I'm really not.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
No,
No.
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Where is it?
It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute,
Yeah,
please?
yeah. Take your time.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Where? Oh. Oh my. Okay. Generator. A car? A vehicle? A vehicle? It's kind of fun to say. I've never really... Okay. I'm not going to get caught up on the word vehicle. We're not going to let that happen. Oh my!
No! No! No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
I'm looking. They're open. My eyes are open and I'm looking.
We just have to get back to, oh... Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Okay.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm?
Okay.
From the top.
Okay. Again. We're going back again. Okay, I love this part of the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I
Perhaps
will be going to the meeting room
memo.
this time, I promise. I promise. How many times do you think I'm gonna have to restart this? I remember it said that if you play the game as intended, you... Wait. Hey, hold on a second now. This didn't look like this before. Hold on a second now, Mr. Narrator Man. Are you switching the things up on me?
Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley,
No,
did you
I
change
didn't do
anything when we were
I was
back
just
that room
in
with all
there.
the monitors? Did you move
I'm just
the
sipping my
story
McDonald's
somewhere,
Coke.
or-
Don't blame me.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Yeah, no, this
Okay,
is your
then.
problem.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh my, there's a lot of options. Yeah, apparently this game's only, like, it would take 45 minutes, I guess, if you probably listen to him, but I feel like this is gonna take me a few hours at best. These both kind of lead to the same spot. Oh. Are these the left and right doors from before? Yeah, I don't think these doors really go anywhere.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No. You
Well,
don't need to do
I find it
that.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over
No, we're
again.
not going to.
But it's got to be better than this.
No.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
No,
Why
wait.
not?
What if I... Okay, fine. Fine. You suck. You suck. You're always restarting my game. Okay, fine. I'm trying.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wish that image had frogs in it. God. Like, imagine... Okay, hold on. Where is it? Look it. Imagine a little green frog sitting on that leaf. Like, absolute perfect frog position. Imagine it. You know what I'm gonna do? Alright? I'm gonna remember this moment. What is the timestamp? 25:20. Okay? After this stream ends, I'm gonna go take a screenshot of this and I'm gonna edit a freaking frog onto that. I'm gonna put a freaking frog on there. You want me to choose the right door? But that's the wrong door. Do you mean the correct door or the door on my... Oh!
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I want to put a frog on there. Frog! I don't care about your story. I want a frog.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Oh. My. Well, this just looks terrible. At least let's put some boxes there.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
I don't think
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No, I do think there was an
Do you know
office
what?
building.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yeah!
I know you put in a lot of hard work.
I won
and
the
it really
game.
paid off, so
I beat
good
it.
job.
Thank you.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I did put a lot of
People
work
win
into
fair
that.
and square, and this was not one of
Did.
those situations.
No, this was fair. Let me have the win.
I'm getting weirded
Come on, speed
out by
run.
whatever
27
this
minutes.
place
Let's
is.
go.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, okay, fine. I do kind of want to know what this game is like if I just listen to him. This stream is gonna take a little bit. I feel like I'm gonna listen to him.
All right,
Stanley,
I've got a solution.
he made me a line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
It even has a
Just
trademark
follow
symbol.
the line. How simple is that?
You trademarked it. And everything. Alright, I'm on it. I love lines. I love follow. That's not. Okay, what does it say in here? This bitch was playing solitaire? Not even doing his job. Concrete.
You see?
Concrete.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
I love
Onward, Stanley,
concrete.
to destiny.
I'm on my way.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
I don't know.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature
can't
of
follow
life
it on the
itself?
wa-
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with
That's
all
a
that.
question mark made
You
of
know
question
what?
marks.
I think what we need right now
Good for
is a bit
him.
of music to lighten the mood.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Some good music. Corporate analysis of monthly records, financial records. Oh my god.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley,
Oh.
this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a fern. Cool fern. Can I have the music back? It was a bop. I was bopping. Put it back.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Hold on. I feel like we've been here, done that. Like Pitbull. Hey, we're back in this room.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Loading. Okay. I'm on the line. Line. I'm on the
You know
line.
what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it
You
ever
just
done
slammed
for
the door in
us?
my face,
We're
you rude
intelligent
man.
people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Okay.
Something exciting, daring,
Okay.
mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
All right.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Where? This way? Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can go this way.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you
It's
want
looking
our
like it's
story
nothing.
to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Okay.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay, alright. So here's my story. Once upon a time there was a manor, and it was called, I don't remember what it's called. And people get these letters and they have to come
not
to
you
the manor,
again.
and then they have
Stanley,
to
I'd also like to veto
then they
the
have
line
to run
from
away
having any role in
from,
our awesome new story. No lines or monitoring.
I'm telling the story. Why are
Just
you
don't
interrupting
acknowledge
me?
it, and we
What?
should be fine.
Why is its pronouns of a trademark symbol? Can I have trademark symbols in my pronouns from now on? Okay, sorry, I was telling my story and he interrupted me very rudely. So there's this manor and people get little envelopes and it has a letter in it, and then they have to come to the manor and then they have to play this game. And if they win the game, they get whatever they want, and if they lose the game, I don't know what they get. I guess they get death. And so there's a bunch of people who come, and one of them is named Norton. His name's Norton, and that's it. That's my story. Did you like it?
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Okay.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
I can do that.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that
Oh, I fucked up the
somewhere,
circle.
the place
Is it
where
this
we're
way?
trying to
This way.
go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
yeah,
starting
sure.
from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
I'm not really sure.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Hey,
Come,
which one's the
Stanley,
door on the
our
right?
destiny awaits.
Okay. The confusion ending?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Oh my.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what
okay.
if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted
Okay.
me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
sounds
want
a
to
little
forget what's
annoying. Like,
going
I
on.
don't. Do I have to do
I don't
this
want to be
like
trapped like this.
the rest
I
of the
won't
way?
restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer stopped. Does that mean did we do it?
I don't
Did we
know.
break the cycle?
Maybe.
The whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
I don't know. Are we in
Will
trouble?
something happen?
Are the video game police coming for me?
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the
Nonsense philosophy
destination
music, I remember
or
that.
the
Or
journey.
The Office,
Though they're
Rhythm Monitor.
always saying that life is about the
Final
journey
Again.
and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime,
Oh. Are we still stuck on the confusion ending? I'm actually scared now. What if I want to play the game normally? There's no option to anymore, huh?
all of his co-workers were gone.
He's
What does it
forgotten!
mean?
Oh my god!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You said I would be prevented from continuing the story as intended, but I will try.
When Stanley came to a set
Wait.
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait. In order to go with the confusion ending, I need to try and continue the story. What if I don't?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
I'm gonna
Stanley knew
try.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally
it's
to
the
Stanley?
beepus. It's the
Its
beanus.
grace,
It's the cone.
its
It's
subtle charm.
the
No.
cola. I don't remember what it was
Stanley
called.
knew it was something deeper. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, no. I'm not interested.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Do I jump?
Here.
Do I jump?
I'm not your enemy.
Come on, guys. Do I
really,
jump?
I'm not.
Tell me what to do. Do I jump?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Do I jump?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
No.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I don't care. I don't like women
I don't
anymore.
know how to convince you of
Oh, that
this,
sounded
but
awful. I
really
love
do
women,
want
but
to help
I'm not
you,
interested
to
in
show
that
you
women.
something
Danger.
beautiful. Look, let
Danger
me prove
everywhere.
it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
No.
Give me a chance.
No. I don't care. All you have for me are fake women, and I'm not interested in your fake women. Do not stand on the side of this fence. I'm doing it! Fight me.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. I'm mad at you.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley
No.
walked through the red
I
door.
love the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
I love
All
blue
right,
doors.
Fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies
I
at the end of
do.
this road you've
I
chosen?
love blue
Well,
doors.
Don't let me stop you. You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this
my
what you
gosh,
had wanted?
exposed developer
Was it worth
textures?
ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
I like your
And in the
developer
end, it was
textures.
all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires.
I just like
of
not
yours.
listening to you
What
'cause I'm
would have made
rude.
this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what,
I don't really
let me
like
take
skill
a stab in the
trees.
dark at a new design.
Can I
and
see
you can give
Norton?
me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay. But also I could... Norton Fatty. Thank you. I love that. Thank you, June. Norton Fatty. Give it up for Norton Fatty. Okay. I'm not gonna... How rude should I be to this guy? Should I just... The door really... Like, you have no choice. You cannot change your mind.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Yes.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Whoa. What's that? Leaderboard? Wow. Wow. I see. I have friends on my friends list. Don't be rude to me. Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. 98.9% of players are more attractive than Stanley. Who's a dead rat?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers,
No.
please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some
Sure,
playtesting.
I don't care by this
You wouldn't
point.
mind taking
Sure.
a look at it, would you?
I don't
Perfect.
care.
Let me boot it up.
Okay, boot it up, baby. Boot it up. Well, there's a baby in fire!
Goes left towards danger.
I like the baby.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
I think that's a pretty
I
good
think
stock
the
photo of a
artwork
baby.
will really take notice.
Okay.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Will do. Now this is utterly intolerable. So how you guys feeling? Yeah, no. He can... Fuck him. He can burn in hell. Die.
You heartless bastard.
I am.
Did you do it because you hate babies, or
I hate
purely
babies.
to spite me? Because
I
it's the latter,
hate
I don't know what
babies.
To do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even.
I'm a
going to
baby
try.
hater.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
You better not call something out for my Steam library.
Yes. This seems like it'll work.
I'm a little
Let's give
scared.
It a shot.
I'm a little afraid. Minecraft!
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely...
Guys, we're playing Minecraft!
But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be
Minecraft!
enough? Well, I'll say
Minecraft and
this.
Stanley
I'm done
Parable.
making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
I wanna...
Watch this, Stanley.
Minecraft, I can't
going
jump.
To build a house.
How am I supposed to go anywhere? I want to play Minecraft. Minecraft. I can't even destroy the dirt. This is such a lame version of Minecraft.
Here, and then...
Your house sucks.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
Your house
It's
freaking
complete.
sucks.
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze
That's the
upon my
worst
work of
Minecraft house
art
I've ever
and feel
seen.
ashamed at your own inadequacy.
June, look at this.
But you've only
June's
seen
a
it from
Minecraft
the
expert, he'll
outside.
know.
You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside.
Look at this
and make
Minecraft house,
yourself
June.
comfortable.
Look how ugly it is. Look at it. June, look at it. Look at it, June. I know, right? The worst Minecraft house I've ever seen. There's not even any sheep around here. Oh, I want to play Minecraft now. I want to play Minecraft so bad. What if I was playing Minecraft right now? Minecraft rage.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything.
Yeah.
Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
We have to go mining. I'm mining. I'm mining. Mops so I see, wonder why they kill me. I'm just mining. Water is filling up, not crying.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Are these like old textures from Minecraft? Or is this just a really bad representation of Minecraft in this game? I haven't brought a light. I can't even open my inventory. This is so lame. Now I'm crying.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow.
Oh, yeah,
and
it is, I
linear.
guess, huh?
Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
Oh, I'm having fun.
Even the diamonds
Playing
couldn't save this one.
Minecraft.
Okay, new game.
Oh my god! There were scary things. I was having fun playing Minecraft. What the hell, dude? Is this Portal? This is Portal!
Yes!
What?
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
Dude,
I couldn't have done it any better
the
myself.
amount of things in this
What is
game.
this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Dude, it's functional. This is more functional than the Minecraft was. Dude. Where's the portal? It's supposed to open. Can you do that? Oh, I guess not. I guess why not?
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
They put Portal in this. I feel like I'm
Jeez.
going crazy. This game is such an experience. What? I was playing
You know what? I
Minecraft
think
and now
that's
I'm playing
plenty.
Portal?
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games.
Aw.
And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me,
I
I've
want to
had
play
enough.
Portal.
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I
Okay.
don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings.
Okay.
And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons.
Okay, you don't need to be rude to
I think
me.
I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back
McDonald's
to a man
Coke.
named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision
You won't believe what
he
I'm using
ever
as a
made.
coaster.
The thought won't last
Post-it
long.
note.
Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
I can't believe that they put Minecraft and Portal in this game. I feel like I'm going crazy. I do wonder if the Minecraft version they had was based off an earlier build, because this game's kind of old. I haven't played I'm new to Minecraft. So I don't know. Because this is a pretty damn accurate representation of Portal. I'm really impressed by this. Alright, down the hole. That was such an experience. Apparently, the game development is a part of this game. Like a part of the theme, message, experience. It's too dark in here. I can't see. Oh, okay. Send me somewhere with lights in it, damn it. I said lights. This is dark. Put a light source in one of these rooms, would you? I can't see. Oh, a light source. I'm interested. I love lights. That's it. That's the only one I get. Oh, monitors. Oh, lots of monitors. It's like a security room. I can't really tell what's going on in here. I'm lost. Lost and confused and confused and lost. Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Whatever I've done, I don't
wonder
know.
if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
I don't
He'll
know.
understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
I
That's
do
who I
need
am.
you.
That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
You
Once this ends,
speak
after it
to me
all
in a
comes
very
to a
scary way,
close,
man.
then I'll be back.
Okay.
The
I trust
end
you.
will be here soon. Very soon.
Okay.
I can wait.
Jeez. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is loading never. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Fine, I'll make the right
Stanley
choice.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can listen to you this time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright. This image needs a frog! Sorry. I'm sorry I got a little excited. It's just been really bugging me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
I love
up
this
to his boss's
PowerPoint.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside of you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. What a cool PowerPoint. So right. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide is a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a common, productive work environment. Everyone is unique, most of all you. Thank you. I love being unique. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, and slides. Charts. Cool PowerPoint. Rate it which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Charts, numbers. Oh. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please no charts, I'm begging. Stop, stop, stop. Boss appreciated minute. On your boss appreciated minute worksheet, still swap the things you like most about your boss. Fill in triplicate and return to your boss appreciation specialist. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward a conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates conflict, why do we hire you? Remember that it takes 2 people to start. I couldn't even read all that in time. What are your dreams in the future? Lunch. Less air. Spring break. Comatose. Football. Plant life. Clear skin. I love this PowerPoint. I think they should make PowerPoints in VCafe like that more. I think the VCafe higher-ups, the managers, they need to start making the PowerPoints be like that. What is hot? Profits, 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 profits. Stripes requires more secondary research. Colored in segment. The stock market's somewhere in here. Things. Money. More money. Mike James, you are fired. Happy feeling. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. Yes. We need reviews. 402 and 405. We want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net. Some sort of child trap. Work harder, hard worker. Size of demographic. Space between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. 10. No more ideas. No more bins, trash cans. 20 remaining of the ideas bin. 30 firing of me. Ideas bin. Huh. People get fired here a lot. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market. I don't know what this is. Monetize free to play. Help, I'm a post-it. Help, I'm a post-it. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of something they smudged out. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Employee 417, 491, 431, 405, 416, and Jim. Oh my. Oh my. That's a lot of words. Financial panic meeting. I have a financial panic meeting every time I log into my bank account. Rip. Franz. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. There's a whiteboard manager? What a cool job. There's a guy in here, I heard,
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
Where's
so
the guy?
turned
Is he
around
okay?
And got back on track.
There's more than just a broom in here. Why is it called a broom closet when there's other items in it? It's like a, it's more like
Coming
a lot
to
of
a
items.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Choices? Again? Ugh. Maybe I want to make wrong choices. Ugh. I feel like I've got to wrap this up, man. I feel like I've got to start listening to this guy. My guy be living in mahogany. Executive bathroom.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any
What
human
cool
life.
images.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping
Why
from
did I
him.
have like a
And
selecty
so the
thing
boss
for
had
a sec?
assigned
Oh.
it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened
know, I'm
to
so
input
smart.
the correct code by sheer luck.
I'm a smart man. I'm a
Amazing.
smart boy.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Where is it? Oh my. Okay. Tall. Generator. Why did I say it like that? I felt very fancy though. Generator. Nothing back here. Okay, let's go to the place with the red light. Places and red lights are always good. Okay, is that... No, that's a shadow. I was like, is that blood? I was a little worried. It's just a shadow. Getting a little crazy here, getting a little creeped out for no reason. My McDonald's Coke is almost gone.
Descending
Pray for me.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit
I always
peculiar.
feel a bit
It
peculiar.
was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself.
All right.
To question the nature of his job.
I'm feeling
Why
peculiar.
did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Hello, Terrace, the Saiyan cat, god of destruction. Terrence. Wow, let me try that again. Hello, Terrence, the Saiyan cat, god of destruction. Did I do it right that time? I hope I did. I really butchered your name. I'm sorry, Terrence. I love you, though. Thank you for coming.
Stanley
How are you
walked
doing?
straight ahead through the
The
large
mind
door
control
that read
facility.
Mind control facility.
I love that place. Escape. Mind control. Escape. Escape. Mind control facility. Escape. Mind control. Escape. Mind control. Escape. Mind control. Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall,
Would
Stanley
I?
would meet his violent death.
That's fine. You mean that? For realsies? It's alright, I'll say my name right.
I'm
I'm yeah.
Shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I would love to meet my violent death at the end of this hall.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
What's in here? I don't know. Did I die? Is this it? Is this the afterlife? A loading screen? Perhaps it may be. Am I gonna be tortured to death in here or something? Oh my.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life
I am
had
going
been
to
of
be
no
crushed.
consequence whatsoever.
I am
Stanley
going to be
can't see the
hydraulic
bigger
pressed.
picture. He doesn't know the real story.
I'm gonna be
Trapped
sandwiched.
forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
I
So
think it
he
would be still
resigned
messed up.
and willingly accepted this violent
pluck the
end
eyeballs
to
from
his
a blind
brief and
man.
shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Bye. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator. as Stanley was led helplessly
Who are
into the
you?
enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Cool! I love it when machines crush every bone in my body, killing me instantly. That just happened to me yesterday. Where are we now? Is this the afterlife? There's a lot more catwalks than I thought there would be in hell.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Why are you a woman
What
now?
exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Is
When
this
every
the
path
afterlife?
you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the tutors that have been a part of the game was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. The core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. I see. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. The two doors. At the set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parabell's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Interesting. Filing cabinets. This is like a little museum. Nature paintings. I swear to God, this painting exactly is in Minecraft. Like, not like that, but as in, like, the pixelated version of it is in Minecraft. Someone who knows Minecraft lore. Prove me. June, I bet June knows. June! June! Psst, 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 psst. Hey, June, is this painting in Minecraft? I think, like, the unpixelated the pixelated version of this painting is in Minecraft. I really recognize this painting. Do you think... You have no idea? I'll look it up later. I'll look it up later. Wow, doors. The office. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when each button are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Fun little sounds. Credits. Huh. Wow. Very fun. Office computers. Solitaire. Fun. The office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Wow. What's this way? What a cool museum we're in right now, guys. This is so cool. The office clock. Boss's office. Scenes from development of the boss's office. Interesting. It used to look very strange. Employee lounge. Underground. An early version of the underground portion of the game. Huh.
Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his
Narration
buttons.
outtakes.
Does that sound
Kevin
plausible?
Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Now look closer, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. Of course, you
Thanks for that. This game is such an experience. I'm having such a time. I don't even know where I am anymore, or what's going on, but I'm here and walking around. Freedom ending. It was the very first incarnation of the game's freedom ending in the game's alpha. There's a freedom ending? Well, I'm not there. What else we got? Zending. The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Interesting. Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color lever they had pulled. I can't even pull them. Oh my. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. It furies a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley parable. Interesting. Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but we decided to abandon and change it shortly again before launch. Interesting. The game is now paused. Begin the game again, resume the game options, return to menu, escape menu. Oh, hey. For a long time, we did an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. I see. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down with the freedom above and countdown below. When we abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the 2 endings together instead. What do you mean, what was up and what was down? I see, freedom up or whatever down. Okay. Countdown room, an early version of the countdown room. Okay. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Can you go back to what you were doing? It was doing something and like... What? Do I... Can I not look at it? I'm very confused by it. Okay. Huh. I'm in like a museum of the game. What a strange experience I'm having. Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a height of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game. Huh. This is very interesting. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. Not really a lot of change between... The first one, there's definitely a big change, but between these two, there's not a really big change. Just messed it up a little bit, it looks like. And added a painting. Oh, they made it so there's only one monitor now. I see. Interesting. The lounge, an early version of the lounge. Oh, it was very boring. There are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remix. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. Was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose. I can't see the images because of this text. If someone could just get rid of the text, then maybe I could see what the game is about. Larger words. Thank you for that text. Very cool text. Maintenance room. Okay, I feel like I've been here, done that. That pit bull thing is ruining my life. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We shortly realized after starting to build it that it was far too jokey on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh, well, yeah. Shooting people in this game sounds a little insane. Narrator emails. After the second trailer, we asked our people to email the narrator for questions. While we initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. I can't read them. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations. Wow, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Will the game feature capybaras? I wish it did. I wish the game featured capybaras. I think it should. The cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. The cargo lift. The cargo lift was intended to offer the choice of staying or jumping a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. The apartment timer. In the previous version choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh, interesting. Meeting room. One option, two options, one option, vent. Vent? Like the vent in Among Us? The flow of the hallways following the first two doors was important to get right since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately a simpler version that went out. One doorway to maintenance in the lounge and the original back on track option. Vent. I think they chose... I took 2 confusion ending, clearly. 3, one option. I have no idea where I am at this point. What, have I gotten endings? Does this game just keep restarting? I don't feel like anything has ended. I don't understand. Have I experienced any endings in this game? I feel like I've just experienced restarting and confusion. Is what I've experienced. Exit. Okay, let's get out of this museum. It was very cool.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No, I don't know what's going on, lady.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. Who are you?
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Oh, that's right. I was
Push
almost gonna
escape and
die.
press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
My bones, I've been crushed to death. Killing me instantly. All of my bones. I think begin the game again was the right choice, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so lost, man.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I'm so
What
lost.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed
Have
the
I
memo.
experienced a single ending in the— I want a frog in that picture. Have I experienced a single ending in this game?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
I'm
entered the
doing
door
it.
on
I've
his
never
left.
been here before. I'm doing it. I've never been here before.
Yet there was not a single
No, I
person
have been here before.
either. Feeling a wave
When
of
did I stop
disbelief,
listening to him?
Stanley
I didn't go to the
decided
mind
go
control
up to his
room.
boss's office Hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, nope. Maybe I'll go downstairs. Maybe I'll go... Ah, man. See, I can't handle this. I want to know what's behind every door. And when he tells me to do something, I know that, like, I can't experience the other funky little options.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Give me the goddamn
All because he
Beepus.
believed everyone had vanished.
Yeah,
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
We are crazy.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence.
Yeah,
in a
no,
single
that's
moment
just 'cause
for
we're
no
insane.
reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Like
For
what?
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That's because
And for
we're in
that matter,
Minecraft, and I
these
put
rooms were starting to look
pressure
pretty
plates
familiar. Were they simply repeating?
on the other side of them
No,
so that they
Stanley
close
said to
automatically.
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
I'm
this
dreaming.
is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Can I get a Beepus
So,
yet?
he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh my.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Oh my.
And it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That doesn't happen to you?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
I want to
And while he
Beepus.
thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
I don't know.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Okay.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Yeah.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Exactly.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
I'm just like going in circles
So he
while this
closed
man's
his
telling me
eyes
this.
gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
I'm normal.
Everything will be fine.
I'm normal.
I am okay.
I'm normal and okay. If you guys were wondering, I'm normal and okay. Oh, well, we're still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
It happens to me all the time. I don't know about you guys.
This is the story
Just yesterday.
of a woman named Mariella.
Alright, we're a woman named Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
We're a
gathered her
woman.
belongings,
I love
and walked
women.
to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man
Oh.
who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Yeah,
And in that
I'm
moment,
one
she
streaming
thought
this
to
game
herself
right
how
now.
lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
I am sane, I'm in
I know
control of
what
my
is
mind,
real
I know
and
what's
what
real
isn't.
and what isn't.
It was comforting to think this.
Yes,
And
that's
in a
true.
certain
Those
way,
are facts
seeing
about
this
me.
man made her feel
I am
better.
sane, I'm in control of
Then
my
she
mind, I
remembered
know
the
what's real
meeting
and
she
what
had
isn't.
scheduled for that day.
Yep.
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career,
Mm-hmm.
and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Good for her. Well, we're back to where we were.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Okay. Right. The meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
On my way.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We go in. Bossy office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not
What's
an
the numbers?
indication of
Give me the
any
numbers. Give me
human
the
life.
numbers.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
What could it
He began
mean?
wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
I'm sorry, I have
That
subtitles
kind of
on.
anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age
Okay.
music.
I'm feeling pretty relaxed. Can you open the door now, dude?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Yep. On my way to the mind control room. I wish I could jump. I know there's no reason to be able to jump in this game, but my brain's like, I want a space bar. I want to jump. Oh, I just got an achievement that says you can't jump. This game is like attacking me. I know I can't jump, but I wanna.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Mind control facility. Let's go. How do I get there? Oh, it's a very narrow catwalk.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible
Wow.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
A
himself.
lot of TV
Did he
screens.
have
I could
the
watch
strength
so much
to
arcade
find out?
craniacs. Like, I could watch huge arcade craniacs in here. You know I would. Who wants to watch huge arcade craniacs in this room with me?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Some guy got
Each
fired.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place, where freedom meant nothing.
There's some of them that are red. I wonder what the red ones mean. Doors. I don't remember what our number was. It was like 4-2 something. Well, it would be moving, wouldn't it? 427? It was definitely 4-2 something. I don't know. Surprising that I can't see it. What was her number? Whatever. What are these? Is this a new platform? This is a new platform.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It
I mean,
was
like, if I got paid to be controlled,
Was it
like
even
mind
possible?
controlled, I would take
Had
it.
he truly spent his entire life
I would be fine.
utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Is there one for every single person? Because that would be a lot of computers. There's a lot of employees here. Numbers and buttons. They don't seem to do anything. But there's lots of them. Console disabled. Numbers and buttons with numbers and colors. Isn't this so fun? I love numbers and buttons with numbers and colors. Wow. Beep 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 boop boop beep beep boop boop beep beep boop boop. I wouldn't be able to handle working here. So something about fail, activate power cells. Boop boop. Boop boop. Oh, big boop. It's a big button. Let me press it. You won't let me press the big button? That looks so fun. Dude. What the hell? That was literally like the most fun looking button and I couldn't even press it. You gotta be joking. You've gotta be kidding me. Boop. Oh, the fun noises they make. Wait. I want to press the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in order. I want to do it. No one can stop me. 1, 2. There must be a 3 and a 4 because I found 5. Three. Where's 4? I'm gonna find it. I'm having so much fun with the buttons, you guys. You wouldn't even believe. There's 5. Where's 4? Come on, I'm so close. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Where's 4? It must be around here. I know it must be. Oh, there it is, up there. I hope I get something for this. Like a little Steam achievement. It would make my day. I'm really going out of my way to do this for no reason. Give me something for this, I'm begging you. I've put so much effort into this. No? Maybe I didn't do it fast enough. Now that I know where all 3 of them are, I'm gonna try it. I mean, all 5 of them are, I'm gonna try it again. Just to feel something. They wouldn't do this to me, would they? They would do this to me. This game would do this to me. This game would do this to me. It would give me buttons that I can press in an order and then would be like, you get nothing for this. Haha. You little fool, you have wasted your time. You funny little fool. That's what this game does to you. Ruins your life, ruins your life. Almost there. Come on, give me something. Nothing. Fine. Mind control idle, waiting input. There's code up there, guys.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Maybe.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Maybe.
Control?
I don't know. Why not?
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Oh my.
How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Okay.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Okay.
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
I have 2 minutes. I'm sorry, 1 minute and 33
what
seconds to
all this
live.
means, I barely know where
I'm fine
to
with that.
start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Having
My
fun pushing
goodness,
buttons.
only 34 seconds left. But
Aw.
I'm enjoying this so much. You
I
know
think I
what?
can see
To
that.
hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away.
But I'm having fun.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Wow.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
I don't know, everything's wiggling.
Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All
It's wiggling quite a lot.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Bye. We've passed away. Passed away. We have passed away. Goodbye. There. Goodbye. We have passed. Oh, we're back.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo?
Could have been
He could
either.
no
I don't
longer
really know that I
recall.
care.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Passed away. We have passed away.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
What are the buttons? What is it? What was it? It was like 2, 1. No, it's hard. I don't have the button thing anymore. 2, 1. I don't remember the number sequence. And also there's no thing to... Oh, he just opened it. It didn't matter. Okay. Thank God. I was gonna be racking my brain for that. Man. There's a lot of things going on in this game. Why did Windows just open something? What are you doing? My computer's on drugs.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I think it was 427 was my number.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Cool. Right. Then there should be another one. Mm-hmm.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Circle. I don't know why. I look at that light and my brain was like, circle.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
Listen, there's not a thought in
Controls
my
labeled
head
with
right now.
emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
We did it. We did it, gamers. I think. Where am I?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Was it?
And yet,
is it?
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Right.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or
My
even power that
ibuprofen.
he had been seeking,
My ibuprofen.
but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
This is
Stanley
just like
felt the cool
Minecraft.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Did I do it? Beat the game. And the game restarts again, I guess? Oh my, it's different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Papers.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Papers
missed a
on the
memo.
ground. Lots of papers. So many papers. Dude. Someone had like a bad day. Threw papers everywhere.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So lost.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
lost.
open door on his left.
I don't get it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5
I don't
years
understand.
ago.
Is this game just gonna loop and loop and loop and loop?
Look, Stanley, I
Jump
think perhaps
to
we've
death.
gotten off. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no
Yeah.
one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yay!
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am very powerful. I genuinely don't know if this game's over. I'm calling it over. I think I've done enough game. I think I've gamed enough. I think I've gamed, I've Stanley'd, I've parabled. I don't quite understand, but I guess I've won. So, that was something. I guess. I don't know, I'm confused and lost, but I'm tired, so I'm gonna call that a day. That was quite a game. Maybe I'm missing something, I don't know. I don't know, guys. You let me know, because I don't know. But that was... yeah? Alright. You guys take care, okay? I know I haven't been streaming too often. I've been a busy little bee. I've been buzzing around, but I'll try and get some more time to stream, okay? I miss you guys. I love you. Mwah.